Chapter 4. The First Day of the Apocalypse. In the morning 4 days later, the golden gates of the heavens on a huge cloud in the sky opened. As soon as the gates opened wide enough, an army of angels rapidly flew through like bullets would from a gun, with their white and gold eagle-like wings. Their eyes of ice heavily focused upon the planet, Area, as they descended upon it with their golden weapons and armor ready for anyone that comes in their way. They heeded their prince's commands as they flew further down.
"The world is tainted," the prince told the angels. "So many people are lost caterpillars. We must make them turn into butterflies properly by receiving our guidance. Those who refuse shall perish. Come, my angels. Together we shall cleanse the world in the name of Godin."
At Area, the people were continuing their daily lives until they saw what appeared to be a bunch of meteors crashing down from the sky. The angels have invaded their planet. Many people were fraught with panic, while some were glad the angels arrived. One of them bowed to an angel with gold armor decorated in jewels.
"Please,"
the woman said,
"have mercy upon me."
The angel looked at her with his bright and blizzard eyes. "You have done well obeying the laws of our Lord, but not enough." Then the angel opened his hand to form an orb and shaped it into a beautifully crafted gold axe with a handle surrounded by jewelry. "I, Miras, shall smite thee for murder."
"But the man was trying to rape me that time. What else could I have done?"
"'Tis a shame ye will die so young." Miras readied his axe to chop her down. "In the name of Godin, you shall perish." He ended the woman's life with his golden axe before she even screamed. Meanwhile, at JR's house in the Far East, he was emailing a message to Cereas with his thoughts by using a platinum headband and his smartphone together in hopes of getting her to come back to him. After finishing the last sentence, JR took the headband off and was about to press send on his phone. Then an angel came from behind him. He turned around and found that it was not just any angel invading his house, but their prince, Crefal himself. JR gasped and fell onto one of the chairs by his table.
"Look upon me,"
Crefal said. JR feasted his eyes on Crefal's glittery white robe with a gold-colored sash around his waist. He could see Crefal's 4 butterfly-like wings, much like a monarch butterfly's, except instead of orange and black, they're white and gold. JR walked closer to Crefal. "Are you?"
"Yes, Jacid,"
Crefal answered.
"It is I, Crefal, the prince of all Godins."
After hearing that, JR fell to the ground on his knees and hands with prostration.
"My liege!"
"Jacid Rillard Soth, you have done perfectly well obeying the laws of Godin. You fear him, you worship him, and you put him first above all else. You have given yourself completely to Godin, but not fully. I shall reward you, but first you must swear to me and to Godin by repeating after me."
"Yes, my lord," JR said, ready to listen. Crefal had JR repeat these Godin words, one sentence at a time. He had him say, "My will is no longer mine. I swear to commit all actions for the Heavenly Father. I, Jacid Rillard Soth, give myself to Godin." After JR repeated and swore the oath, Crefal closed his bright green eyes to form a golden, glittery aura around JR, turning him into a beautiful, cleansed, and powerful angel, but at the cost of himself. Beautiful white and gold butterfly wings sprouted from JR's back, while his eyes turned brighter blue. His will was no longer his, but Godun's. Though he was more powerfully decorated with perfection, JR was no different than a heartless robot.
You have now metamorphosed into a powerful butterfly,
Crefal said to JR.
With your new wings, you shall fly to spread the name of Godun. For those who believe in him and surrender themselves to his will, keep them alive, for they can spread the faith. As for the rest, kill them.
JR bowed to Crefal and said,
Yes, Prince of Goduns, I shall obey your every command in the name of Godun.
In the realm of the damned, Veltia, there were 2 black and blood-red gates with a big Vin skull at the middle of the top opening. As they were, the top middle skull split into 2 halves. The background looked like a pitch-black sky surrounded by constantly moving purple, black, green, and red auroras. All the Vins flew through the gates of Veltia with their red, moth-like wings and black weapons and armor ready to invade the planet Area. Their commander was no other than the fallen angel himself, Rallus. As he flew with his black eagle-like wings, Rallus commanded the Vins.
My Vins,
he said with a deep voice that echoes after every word.
We shall clip the wings off of every angel with our claws. As for the people, make their passions grow and persuade them to side with us, for we are the only way to their dreams to be reached, despite the rules and the entire world getting in our way. Only then will the people side with us, growing our army large enough to defeat VRDR. With him out of the way, the universe shall be free for us to take whatever we desire.
As the people panicked from the angels, the Vins came from pillars of purple fire from the grounds, fighting the angels. There was one bigger Vin with sharp purple horns, wearing black coal-colored armor with bright purple, curvy engraved lines and red thorns on the shoulders. He glared at a Sonetian man with his yellow snake-like eyes. He said in a deep voice,
I sense no passion in your heart, Sonetian.
The big Vin opened his claw hand to form a black orb that shaped into a black sword with thorns. I'm not afraid of you, the Sonetian yelled. Godun will protect me.
You are nothing but a feeble pawn to society, a slave to Godun who cannot think for yourself. You will be no use to me. Crakes, die!
The big Vin, Crakes, swiftly ran to get behind the Sonetian man and stabbed him in the heart. While the angels and Vins attacked each other and the people whom refused to join either of them at Waltus City, the young Vialan man continued flying around to steal more money from banks, stores, homes, etc. While he was taking jewelry and gold from a stainless steel safe in a big white house, a powerful Vin showed up by crashing down through the roof to see him.
You are Warvis Chester, correct?
Rallus asked.
Look upon me.
He had Warvis look at his human-like appearance in a white tux with a red tie. His bare feet were constantly lit in purple flame. Because of his flaming bare feet, his white pants had burned edges by them. Rallus used his black eagle-like wings to land and step closer to Warvis. As he did, Rallus left burning footprints on the floors from his purple-flamed feet. Warvis had cold sweat sliding down his left cheek. His legs became tense and still, with chills in his spine. Who are you? He shuddered. Rallus introduced himself.
I am Rallus, the Velt, and have come to make dreams come true.
Warvis hid his fear and asked, What do you want? Rallus grinned and answered,
To defeat VRDR and free the entire universe for all to have what they dream. You, Warvis, You are willing to do anything to firmly grasp your dream. Your passion is more than enough to make things happen for yourself. But I can further invigorate your passion so nothing, even VRDR, will stand in your way towards any dream you have. Join me, Warvis, and all your dreams will come true.
Warvis paused for a moment to think about Rallis's words. Then he said, I always wanted to be in the video game business. I'm tired of the bullshit, the rules, and the others in my way. I will join you, Rallis.
You have made a wise decision,
Rallis said with an even wider grin.
Now, keep still while I wake all of your passion from within.
He opened both of his human hands to wake the dark desires within Warvis. A purple aura formed around Warvis, changing into a powerful Vin. His hands grew red claws, his skin turned scaly black, his teeth became fangs. His back grew purple and red moth wings, his eyes became yellow, and his head became bald with two sharp black horns. Then Warvis screamed with a freaky, deep voice. After that, Rallis yelled,
You are reborn! Now that your passion is fully awakened, none shall bind you. Before pursuing your dreams, Warvis, you must find people with strong passion for success. Bring them to me for our army to grow. Kill the others. Only then we can take the head of VRDR to our hands and throw it out of our way for all of us to be free.
Warvis slowly looked up at Rallis with his yellow eyes and lips slowly widening with his grin.
I know just the one to join me, Rallis.
At the Thorny Rose Strip Club, a thunderous sound was heard as everyone geared up with their Drall Silver armor and weapons. What was that? Lorris wondered. Everyone else thought the same, pausing in silence to hear more. Then a sound of an explosion can be heard. Renard said to everyone with a soft and deep tone in his voice. They're here. Everyone in the meeting room stood together with their Drall Silver weapons and armor. As they did, Renard told the Sonetian in a dark green tux, Activate the Drall Silver dome. Roger, the green tux Sonetian said. Then he had his black and blue lined glove hand shape into a gun with his pointed index finger and thumb up at once. His glove reacted with a short blue lightning flash. Behind the strip club outside, a giant Drall Silver structure emerged out of the water from the sea. It overlapped the strip club more and more as it progressed, shaping into a dome with sea water coming out of its sides. It was completed as soon as the Drall Silver dome covered the strip club fully with a thunderous-sounding finish. What was that you triggered? Asaya exclaimed. This is the Drall Silver dome to protect us from the angels and Vins when we get back, Renard said. Then he looked at the big screen TV and said, TV on. WC News. The TV turned on with a Vialan woman news reporter on screen. This is WC News. We interrupt all programs to state urgent news. There appears to be angels and Vins invading not only Walta City, but all over Area. While the news reporter talked, the Sonetian man in a dark green tux used a computer-like machine with an eye-shaped tracker. Mr. Skint, he said, I tracked them all down. Put it on hologram, Renard said. By pressing the enter key, the Sonetian showed the map of a holographic globe of planet Area from the center of the table. What you see here, everyone, is a holographic map of the angels, Vins, and us by satellite. The black dots are Vins, the white dots are angels, and the blue dots are us. It appears to be a war between both angels and Vins while we are in the middle of it. But that does not mean they ignore people around them. In minutes, both angels and Vins have increased in number because of some of us joining them. For those who refused to join either of them were killed. The people in the meeting room gasped after he told everyone that. That is why the blue dots, we, are decreasing in number.
Quiet, everyone, Renard exclaimed. Watch the news.
Here is the most recent shot of the angels and Vins before the cameraman was murdered, the Phielly reporter said. Please be aware that this video contains intense violence. The news reporter showed a recorded video of the angels and Vins attacking each other with swords, magic, axes, hammers, and bows. One angel attacked a Vin by shooting it in the heart with a light arrow, while another Vin cut an angel's head off with a red axe. Then the Vin with the red axe used its bat wings to fly rapidly towards the camera, staring at the cameraman.
No! No!
Screamed the cameraman. He can see the Vin's angry, dark purple face glare at him with its shocking yellow snake eyes, lifting its red axe up to chop the cameraman down.
Oh, Godins! Oh, Godins! Dear Profound, no! No! No!
The Vin intensely swung his red axe crossways to chop the cameraman, making the whole video turn black and silent. The people in the meeting room had popping eyes with jaws dropped in fear.
Courage, everyone, Renard said to the people in the meeting room. Courage for the people.
The Phielly woman news reporter continued talking about the apocalypse, nervously. What you just saw up close to the camera was a Vin, ladies and gentlemen. My advice to all of you is to seek shelter immediately and hide deep under. I would like to say, Godin speed. But what good would that do if his own angels are against us? Why is this happening? Is it to punish us for corrupting the planet? No one really knows, ladies and gentlemen. Please be safe.
TV, Renard said. Off.
Everyone in the meeting room, including Lorris and Cereas, were fully convinced and extremely glad they came to Thorny Rose to see Renard. Cereas and Lorris held each other's hands tightly. I'm scared, Cereas said. Me too, Lorris said. Me too. Cereas thought about her dream from before. I fear we may have to face JR as an angel, just like in my dream. Lorris looked at Cereas in the eyes and spoke in a deep and soft tone as his brows dropped. If that happens, sis, I will not let him touch you. Cereas looked down on the ground in silence for a while. After taking a deep breath with her nose, she gazed upon Lorris's eyes and said, With my bow and Drall Silver arrows, I'll protect you too. Renard spoke to everyone at the meeting.
Everyone, be glad you are all here today with the Drall Silver weapons and armor you need. We are few in numbers, but know it is quality, not quantity. For I know all of you contain souls of high quality, Drall Silver quality for even being here today.
Tell me, said a man in a black coat, how do you know these weapons would actually work?
If you do not trust the weapons and armor I give you, then you're free to go outside on your own without us, and without the Drall Silver gear that protects you from their wrath, Renard said. No one is forcing you to do anything against your will, like Godun would.
The man in the black coat stood, thinking about what to decide. Well, you were right about the angels and Vins coming. You trained us well with your teachings. You gave us so much food and drinks. You gave us a new and safe place to stay. His eyes were focused as he pumped his Drall Silver shotgun.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's break every Vin's heart and roll every angel's head!
Then his Drall Silver shotgun suddenly fired, which made him jump with a gasp while everyone else ducked and covered. Then everyone yelled and argued with him.
Hey, what's the idea here?
Yelled a female Phielly. The man in the black coat chuckled. Whoops, my finger slipped. Damn, these guns here are so sensitive. He stood still with his teeth clamped together as he smiled wide.
Well, don't go breaking our hearts and rolling our heads too,
yelled a man in a blue shirt. Renard gave the man in a black coat an angry glare with his eyebrows down as low as they can go.
Keep that up, and you will be going outside on your own.
The man in the black coat spoke softly as he smiled even wider with his eyes squinting. My bad.